going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday. Time to cover another week of college football. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit the subscribe button. Every single week, I do cover every single game, but my NFL predictions, those come out on Thursday. So tomorrow, of course, I'll post a video going over every single game this week in the NFL. Today is college, but in both of the videos, I give you guys an official whiteboard winning free pick. And I go to 14-7 after the 2-0 week, Kansas +3. I gave you that last week for the college video. We had the under in the NFL. We'll have another one tomorrow in the NFL. But guys, another 2-0, 14-7, 14-7. Somebody, please, anybody out there, put somebody's channel in the description or in the comments of this video that can provide winning free picks. Guys, this isn't even my premium. These are free picks. 14-7 this year, season to date on football season. That's college and NFL combined. Almost a 70% winning rate on the free stuff. It just by swinging by my channel and seeing my videos and taking my free picks, you'd be up money. I am truly the best in the industry. And my God, the premium is even hotter. Look at these numbers. The last 4 weeks. I mean, let's just take kind of a medium sample size. The last 4 weeks in college football. Today's a college football video. 4.3, 3.3, 4.4, 3.1 units gained in the last 4 fucking weeks. That is, I mean, God, even if you're only betting $100 per wager, piles and piles of money, guys. In the NFL is even better. I mean, we're talking up over 30 units in the last month of betting. Let me do some simple math for you. If your average wager is $100 and you took my premium picks over the last month, you would have $3,000 plus in your pocket. I don't even know the exact math. I don't even care. I am scorching hot in football. I do this every single year. All my videos, everything is posted right here on YouTube. I do a recap video every week. I'm transparent. I show you everything. I hook you guys up with free picks. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a like on my videos. Show some support. I'm the best, and I'm giving you my opinion on almost a daily basis, man. And now, after yesterday, I've officially made Tuesdays and Fridays college basketball days. I know a lot of you guys found the channel through college basketball last year, and we did go over every game every day in college basketball, and that will continue, but we got to get through football before the whole week is, covering basketball every day. Wednesdays will still be college football. NFL will still be on Thursdays. We're still going to have football as the main squeeze right now. But guys, dancepicks.net, the link to my website is in the description. I don't know how you can't be excited about this. I know a couple people hate on this channel and a couple people hate on my attitude, and that's fine because we all get to have our opinion. So if that's the way you feel, no problem. I have no problem with that. But how can you deny numbers? How can you deny math? You can't. I am the best in the industry. You saw my MLB season. You saw my NBA playoff run. You saw my college basketball videos last year. If you're new to the channel and you haven't, scroll through the videos. Nothing is deleted. If you want concrete proof that I continue to absolutely be the best in the sports betting industry, just go back through the videos. It's that simple. This channel, my channel, a channel that had a couple hundred subscribers last year, and now I'm almost at 10,000. That is for a reason. People are finally catching on. And man, I just plan on just helping out so many more people. The people that have finally just joined in, got my premium, got on my daily text list, and get my picks on a weekly basis, they're all happy. Absolutely nobody's mad. Try to find a negative comment in the comment section. Please, man. I'm not even out here trying to be this ignorant or arrogant. It is what it is. You can't put up numbers like this year after year in every single sport and just be quiet about it. You can't. I'm going to move to Vegas and start just really coming for people, man. And this week, man, this slate is so good. This slate is so good. I expect maybe the biggest week yet. I think it's going to get even better. I'm expecting almost 20 units this week, just based on what I've seen already. But we're going to go over every single game. Guys, just do me one favor. Double check. Make sure you subscribe. Drop a like on today's video. If we get this video to 500 likes, I will put my best, yes, the best premium pick of the entire week. I'll put it in the comment section for all you guys to have for free. So just hit that like button. Let's get this video to 500 likes. And not only will I give you that whiteboard free pick, I'll give you my best premium play. Here we go. I'm going to use FanDuel. Share the screen. Let's go. We got a lot of games. FanDuel, there we are. Boom. 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 college football. Some football going on tonight as well. What do we got? Western Michigan and Bowling Green. God damn it. I almost bet Bowling Green. I just rarely, man. It's so rare that I touch midweek football. It is extremely rare. It's just a shit show most of the time. But that game looks like it was, looks like the math did pan out on that one. Today, baby. Tonight, 7 o'clock. Akron, UNI. Give me the points with Akron. Look, I know the big win over Notre Dame. I know this team's capable. I was on them. That was a premium pick for clients in that Notre Dame game. I'm not laying 15.5 with this team. Absolutely not. They've come back down to earth. We have a low total. The total is 45.5 and juice to the under. Give me the 2 full touchdowns, 15.5 with Akron. They'll probably lose by like 13. Kent State, Miami, Ohio, pass. Eastern Michigan, Ohio, pass. Eastern Carolina and Tulsa, get the fuck out of here. Sorry, this is not scrolling correctly. North Texas, UTSA. Boy, North Texas being a road favorite. I know it's a short number. Man, I think that speaks volumes. I actually can't believe that. I'll go ahead and just go money line here. Let's take the point out of it. Look at the total, by the way, 72.5. I mean, if you're betting on a game like this, you have serious mental problems, but I'll go ahead and I'll go money line with North Texas. Wyoming, Colorado State. Boy, and I feel like it's a nice, comfortable win for Colorado State here. They just don't quite have the talent this year to maybe cover a number like this. I'll take the 9.5. If it gets above 10, it's better, but even at 9.5, I'm not going to fall for the bait. I'll still take the points with Wyoming. It's been a disappointing year for that program. UCLA and Washington. Here's a good one. Friday night, 9 p.m. Solid game here. 3.5 point spread. Look, I know UCLA, man, it's like the best thing since sliced bread. They're hot. They're looking good. Washington just got pulverized. Give me Washington, man. Give me Washington. Now look at the odds here. We got a minus 164 on the money line. Why are we going to lay 3.5? We're not. And look, there's so many channels out here, including, and I just, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it today. I can't call these people out yet. I have a plan to really go at some people. There are people on this on this platform, YouTube, who go on and on and on, basically saying like, oh, well, based on 3 cents of value on the odds, the play wouldn't be money line. It would be lay the points because over time in a 10-year sample size, if this hits at a 61% rate, you'd have a bigger return getting 6% more odds. Like, it's retarded. Do you want to win bets or not? I don't give a fuck if the payout is a little bit less. If you want to win in sports betting, you have to just lay juicy plays at some point. This is one of them. I mean, this is one where instead of messing with the spread, don't put a unit on the spread. Put 1.6 units on Washington money line. Take that 3.5 out of the equation. They should get it done at home. I like Washington. I don't know about the spread. They're kind of a clumsy group, that Washington team, but they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game, man. I'm sick of people saying like, oh, just based on odds, I have to lay the 3.5 because it's a better return over 50 fucking years. Back when my uncle was camping with the dinosaurs, he knew how to fucking bet based on odds. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here, man. Do you want to win or not? I don't give a fuck what the odds are. If minus 3.5 is going to be a losing ticket and a money line's a winner, I will gladly take a lesser payout. Stupid people out here, man. I swear. Houston, Arizona, 1.5 point spread. This is like the Jets. 1.5 point spread. The wrong team's favored. I'll take the 1.5 with Houston, man. With a dog, I'm not going to get greedy on the money line. You don't know. Arizona can win this game by exactly 1 point. We could get a cover with Houston. I'll take the 1.5 with Houston. I just don't like it's a bad year for Arizona. I love the quarterback receiver combo they had coming into this year. But man, you lose some coaching staff and it matters. We've seen it at Kansas. We've seen it at Arizona. We've seen it all over the country, man. It's a big deal. Liberty, Massachusetts, pass. Liberty's going to win that game. 14.5 is a little bit crazy on the road. Liberty hasn't looked that sharp this year early. And I actually will put on the screen right now, I'll just slap it up there just for an example, the bet slip of my biggest college football play from last week, where we combined Liberty in actually a great spot. I just shit on Liberty, but last week was the spot to get on them, and they did well as is. I didn't want to lay the huge number, so we combined them with South Carolina, who was going up against Vanderbilt, who was one of the biggest public underdogs of the week, which is always a bad thing. So we took advantage of that combo and hit that really, really nice. That was a really nice hit. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Louisiana Tech, Western Kentucky, interesting one as well. I like points in this one. 53.5 is a little bit more steep than I wanted. I wanted it in the upper 40s, so I can't touch that. 13.5. God, 2 full touchdowns. I got to take the points with La Tech. I really don't like that game. I really don't like less than power conference football in general. Just a little spoiler. Those of you who are like, hey man, you like skipped a couple games, or like your opinion on fucking this fucking bumfuck state team in the middle of Iowa. Like, why didn't you give us a firm opinion on teams that played and essentially had high school talent? It's a joke. You should not be betting this stuff. Like even these teams, Western Kentucky and La Tech, why are you betting this? There's amazing games you could bet on that are pretty predictable. And you're going to bet on like these low grade borderline high school talent teams. It's a joke. You're going to lose money. Even the tickets that you win, you got lucky. There's no such thing as a handicap of these low grade borderline D3 football schools. It's a joke. I don't have a lot of football bets during the week for that exact reason. It's a complete joke. It's unpredictable. It's irrational. It's volatile. It's a joke. Stop betting on less than power conferences, man. Telling you guys, stop it. Stop betting on shitty teams in the NFL like the Giants and the Panthers. Stop betting on teams that play in the MAC. Get it together. Win some money. Ohio State, Northwestern. Lay it. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, normally on 9 out of 10 years, I would take Northwestern. This is a bad year for Northwestern, man. This would be a slam dunk. If you told me a couple of years ago, the way it was looking for that program, if I could get 4 touchdowns with Northwestern, yeah, that would be a slam spot. Just not this year, man. Ohio State's they're finding their groove at the right time until they play a real team like their next game. We all know it's coming up. I just don't expect a letdown. I don't. 28.5. I know it's above 4 full scores. The total's only 43.5. I don't think Northwestern's going to score. I think this is somewhere in the 30s to about 0. Even 33-30 would be a 30-point margin in a cover. Or 33-3, rather, is what I was trying to say. Not 30. Definitely not 30. Northwestern is not scoring 30 in this game. You get the point. Northwestern sucks. Lay the points or just pass on the game. Utah, Colorado, give me the points. Give me the points. Colorado's a joke. I wish the Big 12 was a little bit more serious than it is. I wish teams like West Virginia didn't have injury problems and coaching problems. I wish teams like Baylor knew how to defend a Hail Mary. Colorado's not a good team. This is the ultimate sell high, man. This is probably an outright upset, to be honest. Utah, Moneyline, plus 330. Fuck the points. Colorado sucks. Bunch of drama queens, not a good team, not very well coached. They've just hit every spot so perfectly. They get the right teams at the right times in the right environment, and they've gotten by. And that comeback in Lubbock against Texas Tech was actually one of like the few spots this year where I'm like, okay, that was decent. That was solid. Like, I'll give you a check mark for that. But there's plenty of games where I'm just like, man, these lucky sons of bitches, crazy. So yeah, give me the points with Utah on that one. No brainer. That'll probably be a field goal game. Clemson and Pittsburgh. Give me the points again. Give me the points again. Clemson goes on the road to VTech. Back-to-back road games. Pittsburgh, good start to the season. Bad lately. They're going to lose the game, but 10.5 is too much. Give me the points with Pitt. Arkansas and Texas. This is your whiteboard winning free pick of the week, boys. Give me Arkansas on the points. The reason that this is not a premium bet, and I like this, it's because what do you get with Arkansas? At this point in time, you flip a coin to get their performance. I had a premium bet on Arkansas over Tennessee. I called for the outright upset. I was on Arkansas versus a good team and cashed. But I gave them another shot versus LSU. I gave them a shot versus Ole Miss. And even on their home field, they quit. Not just lost the game. They fucking quit. They just absolutely miserably quit. It's embarrassing. There's no way a premium pick of mine could ever go on Arkansas this year, ever again, based on how lame they are in some games. But you get them on the right day, and they can almost beat anybody. I'll take the points. I expect this one to be close. After just being so miserable against LSU and Ole Miss, they'll probably show up. I'll probably be regretting not betting on Arkansas as a premium pick. They'll probably lose this game by 6 or 7 points, maybe even 10. Give me the points with Arkansas for the whiteboard winning free pick, but there's just no way I can touch a game like that. If it's like those other games, man, Texas is just going to absolutely obliterate them. I mean, run away with it. I mean, win by 40. Tulane and Navy. Interesting. Lay it. This is these. Look, I get Navy and Army. It's been a great year for the academies. It's been fun. Okay. No, these programs are just too far apart. There's too much of a gap. I don't care where the game's being played. It's under a touchdown, which generally, for the most part, I usually like to take a spread of 6.5 or 2.5 or 9.5. I usually like the dogs when they're just under those key numbers because it's bait by the books. Not here. I'll lay it. UL Monroe and Auburn pass. Huge spread. Win for Auburn, but I don't know about the spread. Next game down, trash. Back-to-back trash. I mean, Kentucky, maybe they take out some frustration on Murray State and get a huge win. They don't have a good offense. So Murray State, maybe just go team total under. They could probably have they'll probably have a 0 on the board in that game. I just don't know if Kentucky can even score 40 on anybody. Florida Atlantic and Temple. Guys, do some of you really want opinions on games like this? Florida Atlantic and Temple, a 2.5 point spread. Who knows, man? Flip a fucking coin. My God, you guys have got to stop betting on games like this. I need to put people need to be in jail for betting on games like this. FIU and Jacksonville State. I love Jacksonville State here. I think it's a comfortable win, but 13.5. This is why betting is just different, man. It's just not, you're just not picking teams to win. 2 full touchdowns. Give me the points. Mercer and Bama. Boy, it is a flat spot. I mean, after just nuking LSU like that. But man, even in a flat spot, even in cruise control, even being half asleep like you were tranquilized, they should be able to cover the number. I'll lay the points with Bama. There's no other way you can go in that one. That could easily be 55-0. Michigan State and Illinois, great game. Here's a great one. This will be a good one to watch. It'll be fun. It'll be old school. I expect kind of low scoring. I kind of like under 47.5. Michigan State's, their offense is trash. Illinois' defense has been bad, but it will look better against Michigan State. Illinois' offense has looked good at times, but it will look worse against Michigan State's D. I like the under 47.5. It's my favorite play here. But this is one where I would just go with Illinois at home, and I'd go on the money line. Laying -120 to try to cover the spread is so stupid. And there's probably some nerd out there that looks like a dork, gets no girls, doesn't hit the gym, and he'll be like, well, this -120, because it's 22 cents different. After a 9-year sample size, this will have you at you'll earn $1 more on your return. Don't listen to those people, man. You have to listen to people that just know ball, man. You just cannot look. You see all this paper, man? This isn't blank. So like random paper I pulled out of the pile. Look at headlines, right? For I think that was NFL week 8. Like a bunch of data, right? I mean, that's trends. So all this is research. It doesn't matter if you don't know ball. Like anybody can go on Google and look up trends, statistics, analytics, projections, everything, put it together, see what correlates, look at the spread and make a judgment. No. You have to know sports. You have to be an athlete. You have to have played sports. You have to just know ball. It can trump everything. Somebody that just knows how sports work can just go over a spread and get a majority of things right without research. You can get a fat nerd who knows nothing about sports or just is an uncoordinated dork, and he can look up as much information as he wants. He's not going to get shit right, man. He's not going to get shit right. You guys got to just learn to follow the right people, man. You cannot follow people that just look dorky and are overweight and are just lame, bro. You just got to find the right people. Find the right people. Even if you don't agree with their attitude, maybe you don't even think you would be friends with that person. Do you want to win tickets? This is sports betting predictions. Okay, we don't all have to be friends. It's very similar to politics, man. The right people that should be in charge of our country sometimes are just you'd almost get in a fight with them if you were with them in person, but they're the right person for the job. It's very simple, man. You got to find the right people. You don't have to be friends with everybody, but do you want to win? That's what it boils down to. Illinois at home, Moneyline. They're going to get the job done, I think. Sam Houston State, Kennesaw State, trash teams. I mean, bottom of the barrel. We saw Kennesaw get the big win over Liberty. Was that their big highlight of the season? Almost like UNI over Notre Dame. Similar, 14.5, almost bait to the other side. The total's low. It's got to keep me off it. Sam Houston State, probably a good money line piece for all you parlay knuckleheads. Hawaii and Utah State. Give me Hawaii, man. Money line. BC SMU, great game. 17.5 is too much in my opinion. It's too much. This is too many points. That's pretty disrespectful, actually. That's almost disrespectful range. 17.5. Look, is BC going to win the game outright? It's possible. It's possible. Do I think so? No. 17.5 is too much. I see it as a 10-point margin, 10 or 11. Give me the points. Virginia, Notre Dame. Interesting, man. I had a ticket similar to a spread like this in premium. For the client list, we took Virginia plus 20.5, which was bait for all you Clemson's public square retards who were like, oh, well, it's under 3 touchdowns. Clemson's rolling. No. We had a nice backdoor cover with Virginia over Clemson. This is similar, but we don't have a similar opponent. Notre Dame is so far better than Clemson, it's not close. So if we barely cashed a backdoor cover with Virginia, getting 20.5 on the road to Clemson in a good situational spot for Virginia. Now we have Virginia off an upset win, only getting a tiny bit more. And yes, it did go through the 21. But Notre Dame, man, I think they're going to kill them. Lay the points with Notre Dame in a game like this. Absolutely. LSU, Florida. Here's a good one. Give me the points. Look, it's tough to bet on this LSU team. Bet on them or against them. It qualifies for the same conversation. The quarterback stinks on the road in the swamp. Afternoon game in Florida. Is he going to just magically start making these throws? He looked like a lost puppy. He looked like a scared little boy, trying to get his first kiss. I don't like the quarterback, man. He's soft. He's scared. He's inexperienced. He's lame. No way. This could be an upset. LSU, they're also, their playoff hope. It's over. They have 3 losses now, so the playoff dreams are done. That's big motivational edge just cooked. Give me the points with Florida. I wouldn't be surprised if they win the game outright. Louisville and Stanford, lay it. That's fine, man. 19.5. They should absolutely kill them. Louisville's a pretty good team. Their defense has struggled this year, but the offense is fine. So it's a team that's capable of gaining margin and covering on a big spread versus a team that, they might have a chance to shut down. I mean, they've played a Boston College, a Miami, a Notre Dame. Like, they've played good teams, good strength of schedule, battle-tested team. They should absolutely kill Stanford. I'll lay the 19.5. South Florida and Charlotte, 3.5. Zero idea there. I mean, I don't know. I just have no idea. Oregon State, Air Force, same thing. Oregon State's had a really, really bad year, but it's still Oregon State. It's still Oregon State versus an academy team. I'll lay it with Oregon State. Hate the play. Penn State, Purdue. Boy, is Penn State in just win in advance mode? They looked impressive last week. I'll give them that. Now you're on the road. Purdue's been just so bad this year, but the only thing that could kind of wake up the team and get some energy and some people in the stadium would be having a big opponent coming to town. I'll take the points with Purdue. I think it'll be closer to like a 14 or 17 point margin. Tennessee and Georgia. Holy crap, that's a big one. Do we trust Georgia? I mean, look, they're in a bounce back spot. They had a horrible game. I know it was a brutal week at practice for the players. Kirby Smart, I'm sure, got on players and coaching staff. We have no doubt about that. But 10.5? 10.5 versus Tennessee. Georgia is just flat out not that good. I'll take the 10.5. Georgia gets it done. They're going to find a win here just because they're going to show full effort in a game like this after coming off that performance. 10.5 just seems a little bit crazy. Again, quarterback issues similar to LSU. He's just caught up in just partying and having fun. He's not focused on football. No way I'm laying double digits with Georgia versus anybody competent. Nebraska, USC. Interesting game. Kind of conflicting styles here, right? We got USC who has the offense. We have Nebraska who has the defense. We have USC who's underperformed this year. We have Nebraska who's kind of had an up and then a down year. 8.5 is just too many. I think the defense comes to play. I think even this Nebraska offense can get enough against USC for a cover. I expect a close win. USC gets it done, but Nebraska should do just enough to get within this number. Just beware, though. -8.5. That screams the favorite. JMU, ODU. It's a coin flip. Forget it. Troy, forget it. Baylor, West Virginia. Is this quarterback for West Virginia just going to keep winning? Are they just going to regret ever putting Garrett Green on the field? Nico Marchiol is he's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback, but the injuries, man, they have got to catch up with West Virginia eventually. I think Baylor's the better team. I'll go money line. I'm not going to lay any type of points on the road in Morgantown. That's suicidal. Maybe if you're a teaser guy, and generally in college, teasers are a joke for the most part, 90% of the time. West Virginia is a teaser, probably a better idea than taking them straight up here. And look, you're going to get one or two things from West Virginia. They're either going to win this game or they're probably going to get blasted. Maybe look into an alternative spread of like 5.5 for Baylor, or maybe just go money line with West Virginia. And I rarely say that. Usually I go on rants about taking all the points you can with a dog, go as cheap as you can with a favorite, and just cash a winning ticket at a reasonable price. West Virginia is one way or another. It truly is. They either completely fold and get blasted, or they're going to win the game. They're going to win the game. I think Baylor's going to get this one done. I think West Virginia has won just a little bit too much with all the injuries and roster changes that they've had. But keep in mind, their coach, his job is still a little bit on thin ice, so he's going to probably rally the troops. Missouri and SC, God, lay it. Lay it, and it sucks to say that. We got a low total. Ranked teams, conference. Lay it. I can't believe I'm laying 12.5 over Missouri with South Carolina. That's so insane to even hear come out of my mouth, but it's the only way you can look here. Lay it. Arkansas State, Georgia State. No, thank you. Rutgers, Maryland. Lay it. Lay it with the home team. Rutgers has no offense. I think Maryland gets some distance in the second half. Pass. Arizona, Kansas State, 9.5 point spread. 9.5. Boy, I think this is the right matchup for Kansas State. Look, Arizona State, they've had a great year with Scadaboo. I like the running game. I do like the coaching staff. I kind of like the grit that Arizona State plays with. But Kansas State is one of these teams that stops the run. They have pretty good pass rush. Their offense is going to succeed against Arizona State. I think they get some distance here. I usually don't like laying favorites just under the key numbers. I will do it here. I'll look at Kansas State minus the 9.5. I'll pass that next game. Boise State, San Jose State. Tough one. Tough one. San Jose State can score. Can they score throughout the entire duration of the game to keep pace and get a cover? That's what this comes down to. I'm going to say no because I think Boise State's going to control the time of possession just a little bit too much. I'd have to lay it. Oregon, Wisconsin. Give me the points. Give me the points. I know they've been super disappointing at times. They've looked better in other situations. Oregon, man, they're simply in a survive and you're good mindset. They don't have to win by margin. They don't need style points. They don't have to pull magic tricks and tie you a balloon animal, and do all these fancy things to try to get themselves into a college football playoff. They're good if they win from here on out. And I think just the way Dan Lanning is going to coach this team is just a little bit different. Still a road game in Madison, night game. I'll take 2 full touchdowns. New Mexico State, Texas A&M, beat down, lay it. Wake Forest, North Carolina, give me the points with Wake. North Carolina should not be laying 10.5 versus anybody, especially a conference opponent. I know they've kind of picked it up here in the later part of the season. No way. Give me the points with Wake. UAB and Memphis pass. Cincinnati and Iowa State. Give me Iowa State. I'll lay it. Cincinnati, man, you lost to West Virginia. You were sloppy. Turnovers. The quarterback's a dumbass. He's trash. He's athletic. He has potential. Super, super talented kid. Just doesn't have the IQ. I don't like the coaching staff of Cincy here. Iowa State, back-to-back losses. I expect them to get the job done here. And really put their foot down in the game. I'll lay the points as long as it's single digits with Iowa State. Wazoo and New Mexico. I don't know, man. Is Washington State in a spot where they want style points? Maybe they laid on them. I'll lay it. Kansas, BYU. Why are we going to get in front of Kansas? BYU continues to win a fair amount of these games. Smoke and mirrors. The Oklahoma State game. The game last week at Utah. Smoke and mirrors, man. This team should have losses. This team is not that good. Kansas playing their best ball of the year. Give me the field goal and a half. I think Kansas wins this game outright. San Diego State, UNLV. San Diego State. Do they have enough to stay within 20 here? I don't think so. I think UNLV is just a little bit too explosive. I'll lay it. And that's it, boys. Look at the spread, though. Next week, a little look ahead. Indiana, Ohio State, and the spread currently way ahead of time is 9.5. This right here, Ohio State minus 9.5. I highly recommend you grab it. Guys, there you go. That is another week of college football. Look, I'm dialed in. Are you going to go? You just have to ask yourself, are you going to go through another weekend without my picks? You can always make your own choices. You can, if I send out some picks that you don't love, you can pass on them. But to have my picks and to have some games that I send out, a lot of them, more, double-digit amount of picks for this weekend of college football and NFL, as hot as I am, as dialed in as I am, the amount of money I'm winning, to simply have them, to either lock in or just know that that's what I'm on, that's not worth $30 for an entire week. You guys are insane. I recommend what most people have done recently and just go right to the monthly package. It's a way less unit price. $89 gets you a whole month. That's like a week for free based on unit price. No brainer. The whole rest of football season, we're just going to cash, man. It's just like having a money tree in the front lawn. danspicks.net, link in the description. Let me know your favorite picks in the comment section below. Drop a like on the video if you haven't yet. I'll see you in the next video.